I wanted this to be more of a compliment than anything else to you, because you, Candlelit Commentary, are a brilliant man. I think that you should have the subscriber level of an amazing atheist, and amazing atheists should have the subscriber level that you currently have. Better yet, that I currently have. Think about that for a second. And part of the reason for that is the fact that you've taken some of Grog and some of Eric Orwell. And Eric Orwell's a fucking genius, so he has trouble expressing his thoughts in a way that where you're gonna fully digest everything. I can understand what he's saying in his videos, yet if I don't know exactly everything on the subject or have prior knowledge, same way I do about politics or things of that nature, some stuff is going to confuse me. For some stuff, I'm going to have to say, alright, why? Where in other videos, it's going to seem self-evident because I can put two and two together. I don't have to ask stupid questions because I can answer them myself. There's that question, there's that infamous saying, never ask a question that you don't know the answers to. In this case, that applies. But what you've done with this current video about how the atheist argument that if God is real, then why is there suffering on his planet is brilliant, because it just summarizes the nature of leftism. They identify the fact that all these sufferings occur with what we do, but they don't really understand that that pain that comes with it, it's there for a reason. Childbirth is painful. It's painful for a reason. Childbirth isn't supposed to be painless. And that's an example. A lot of things have suffering attached to them, but that suffering is meant to be there. You don't want to take away that suffering. Life is painful. You don't want to take away life just because it's painful. Although in some cases it's the right thing to do. Like if someone's brutally crippled and they're not going to be able to do anything in their life, it's best to shoot them. Especially horses, they get injured, they're not going to handle that trauma good in any way, so shoot them. Kill them. But all of life, as a collective, the universal soul, we can't operate on that mentality, oh, we're just a little miserable. Everyone's miserable that's alive. That's a fact, because misery is life. It's a fundamental aspect of it. Four Noble Truths identified is the idea that God is always testing you, and these problems are a test of God. Not a test of Satan, they're a test of God, these problems you're given. That's another identification that a lot of these theologies, I don't even call them religions at this point, just every God in general follows this premise. Suffering is important. We age, and because maybe, and this is just a theory, age is an agent that exists to prevent the rare cancers that occur from the activation of the telomerase. Damn, I'm slurring like a motherfucker because I only had 20, because I was awake for 23 days, so I've no hours of sleep. Yeah, that's right. I could knock out at any fucking second. But that's why I'm making this video. Suffering is important. Life is misery. Statism is coercion. But ultimately, this is the one thing I can tolerate. I can tolerate the leftists that understand that life is bullshit better than leftists that will fucking lie to you. I will tolerate the leftist that says life is suffering more than leftist that says life is everything awesome or shit like that. Like, there's nothing bad about life. We're all just deluded. I can tolerate the ones that identify truths better than the completely tripped out leftists. Although those are rare. Those are fucking rare. But we do have them. Like, we have the ones that say the free market will solve everything, or we just need to keep voting Democrat, or we have those. We have those. But we also have the realistic ones that are gritty and fucked up, and those are the ones that we are usually influenced by. Who is ever influenced by people that say, okay, once we keep voting Democrat forever, everything will be better, or Ron Paul will save everything, or the free market will save everything? Usually, it's the low percentile, untouchable freaks. That's not to say that libertarians are freaks. We know there's a lot of great libertarians, how a lot of them are better than most Democrats and Republicans combined. And that's the truth. But you keep doing what you do, Candlelit Commentary. We're both the right wingers, we're both on a good path. I want to see you in places that haven't been reached, because you got that charm, you got that goth vibe I like. I don't know how to describe it, the perfect adjective, but it's a badass, long-haired man in front of a candle, talking that good shit, that right-wing truth. I like it, you're badass. Keep doing what you do, man. I love you, bro. This is Mr. Wonka 7, and peace, bitches.